Welcome to the annual Heritage Haven Hunger Games. This is sad because we're the last of our Hunger Games ever done. Heritage Haven, we did it since season 2, which means this is the last final one. The final set of districts that we have are District 1, me and Gaming Galaxy. District 2, Fun Ryan and Aaron. District 3, Jane and Hannah. District 4, Natalie and Mark. District 5, Adam and Eleanor. I know logged into the series, but it's my sister, I thought I should give her a mention. District 6, James and Trisha. District 9, Maddie and Credit Walker, which I think is you. District 8 is US and Haley. District 9 is Sandy and Freya. District 10 is Ruby and Calvin. District 11 is Evan and Harris. District 12 is Muffin and Amy. Let's see who will be the winner of the final Hunger Games of Heritage Haven. Right. The Hunger Games, the bloodbath. As the tribute stand on the podiums, the horn sounds. Alex scares Maddie away from the cornucopia. Ryan runs away from the cornucopia. Natalie and Sandy fight for a bag. Natalie gives up and retreats. Hannah Pee-wee stabs Evan to death, so I think Evan's going to win this. Amy clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Harry finds a bag full of explosives. Trisha runs away from the cornucopia. I find a bowl with some owls and cover. Good luck for me, hopefully. Freya finds full of water, but Calvin kills Eleanor with a weapon. Good job, Eleanor. You managed to win the series. I'm glad you didn't win. Ian runs away from the cornucopia. Mark clutches a first aid kit and runs away. James takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. US runs away from the cornucopia. Adam runs away from the cornucopia. I don't forget his name for a second. Sorry, Adam. Anna finds a bag for explosives. Ruby runs away from the cornucopia. Jane runs away from the cornucopia. Harris grabs a sword. Muffin runs away from the cornucopia. D1. Alex camouflages himself from bushes. Calvin is pricked by thorns picking berries. Ha ha, Calvin. Freya constructs a shack. Natu questions her sanity and defeats Mina fight with bears and knife. Thank you, Aaron. Adam discovers a cave. US receives an explosive from a sponsor. Maddie tries to spear a fish with a trident. Muffin camouflages himself in the bushes, just like Alex. Hannah and Adam hunt for attributes. Ian and Trisha hunt for attributes. Harris attacks. Mark manages to escape. Sandy tries to higher ground. Ruby chases Haley. Amy scares Ryan off. She's looking for life. Jane. 2 cannon shots. Evan and Eleanor are dead. Night 1. Trisha receives an explosive from a sponsor. Ryan receives a fish food from a sponsor. Freya, Harris, Haley, James, and Adam swooping shifts. Maddie and US run into each other inside the tryst from the night. Karen starts a fire. Muffin starts a fire. Mark and Sandy hold hands. Iris save a queen water from a sponsor. Jane looks at the night sky. Amy cooks herself food before putting a fire out. Alex thinks about winning, even though he's never won a single purge. Might change for the last one, but I have no idea. Ruby finds Natalie, Hannah, and remove from a fire. Aaron dies from an infection. D2. Sandy chases Adam. Liam stabs Muffin in the back of a trident, so he's dead. Trisha, Ruby, and Harry hunt for attributes. I discover a cave. Amy thinks about home. Hannah fishes. Freya, Mark, and US hunt for attributes. Harris explores the arena. Calvin thinks about home. Maddie sees medical supplies from a sponsor. Natalie camouflages herself in the bushes. Jane catches Ryan off guard and kills him. Sorry, Ryan didn't win this. James injures himself and King Gax dies from infection and access from inspection. People thought we were dead are Aaron, Muffin, Ryan, and Alex. So they're not winning this. Ha ha ha. Night 2. Ian, Amy, Hannah, and Mark should shift. Trisha thinks about home. Sandy begs for Calvin to kill him. He refuses to commit Sandy out. Makes sense since they're a family. US is unable to start a fire and shoots about warmth. Jane receives an explosive from her own sponsor. Harris tries to treat his infection. I receive fresh food from her own sponsor. Natalie tries to treat her infection. You have infections going on around here. Infections, not affection. James receives an explosive from her own sponsor. Ruby climbs a tree to rest. Harris receives fresh food from her own sponsor. Adam and Freya talk about tributes to arrive. Marius is a hatchet from the sponsor. T3. Harris crashes society. Ian makes a swing shot. Natalie makes pies from the sponsor. Harry discovers a cave. Trisha receives a hatchet from the sponsor. Jane runs away from Adam. James is picked by thorns while picking berries. What's Hannah forces me to kill Sandy, or Maddie says to kill Sandy? Wow, I'm actually an old person over Maddie. Wow, we must rewrite Maddie apparently. Libby tries to spear Fish with a trident. Mark stabs Eurus with a tree branch by Eurus. Fred touches with water sauce. Calvin covers himself in the bushes and he picks flowers, something I don't think he should ever do. The following tributes are Sandy and Eurus. Night 3. Here is a Woken by Nightmares. Trisha and Fanori hold hands. Okay. Amy tries to sing herself to sleep. Jane and Maddie sleep in it shifts. Mark passes out from exhaustion. Harris hits Calvin into a shitter. Alec convinces him to snuggle with him. Okay. Jane tries to sing himself to sleep. Natalie gets Freya into a chair, which could be a big mistake. Hannah dies from hypothermia. Ruby tends to our wins. D4. Mark tries to higher ground. Liam tends to Calvin's wins. Freya runs away from Natalie. Jane overhears Maddie over talking in the distance. Proclaiming to her ally after killing Sandy, apparently. Harris questions sanity. Trisha makes a swing shot. Adam covers himself in the bushes. Amy makes a swing shot. Hero tries to sweep through the entire day. James questions sanity. Ruby constructs a shack. Like, how Hannah died. I thought, mocked Maddie destroys James' supply of sleep. I cry myself to sleep. I never did that in my life. Trisha, Adam, Mark, Hero, and Calvin sleep in shifts. Harris defeats Ruby in a fight that spares their life. Natalie is awakened by nightmares. Liam Tenstra's wins. Freya and Jane sleep in shifts. Amy sees a fire but stays hidden. Right now, no deaths really. Day 5. Adam and Mark split up to search for resources. Haley tries to higher ground. Natalie, Amy, Ruby, Liam, and Freya can't rushes. Oh, wait! Freya's cat rushes Hunter. Don't to be someone to read. Sorry, roll. Calvin, House, me, and Maddie hunt for the tidbits. I think I actually have going on here. James steals from Jane while she's in Yukon. Trisha sees clean water. No one died. Great. And 5. Me and Adam run to each other inside the tryst for the night. Calvin cries himself to sleep. Mark goes to sleep. Jane screams for help. Amy, Ruby, Hillary discuss the game and what might happen in the morning. Trisha, Harris, Freya and Natalie take to a ghost story down the mid. Ian quietly hums. Maddie and Jane howl for warmth. D6. Natalie, Maddie, and Amy hunt for the tributes. Ian sees smoke at a distance but does not investigate. Harry steals from Trisha while she isn't looking. James is exposed to the sponsor. Freya fishes. Ruby, Mark, me, Calvin, and Harris hunt for the tributes. Jane covers herself in the bushes. And James discovers the river. No one once again died. 96 now. Natalie, Adam, and Calvin discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. I decapitate James with a sword. Jane kills Freya while she tries to run. She's not deaf now. I thought things weren't getting interesting. Amy's unable to start a fire and speaks about warmth. Don't know what happened to her. Harris quite harmed people are dying. Jane, Liam, severs Trisha and uses her to die. Jesus. Maddie's the site where she is. Ruby shoots a poison dart into Mark, so he killed him. Amy tries to do the rest. G7. Calvin defeats Liam in a fight but spares his life. Ruby and Haley work together for a day. Maddie tries to sleep for the entire day. Harris makes a win spear. I chase Amy. Jane constructs a shack. Adam and Matt are together. So James, Freya, Trisha, and Mark are dead. Next 7. Liam and Maddie run to each other and decide to tryst for the night. Nat twists clean water from an unknown sponsor. Me, Calvin, Adam, Amy, Harris track down and kill Haley. Ruby dies from infection. Jane screams for help. The feast. The Call Couple prepares for food, supply, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes' families. Amy does not go to the feast. Maddie, Liam, and Adam get into a fight. Liam kills them both, so Adam and Maddie are dead now. Great. Jay doesn't go to the feast. Harris doesn't go to the feast. I don't go to the feast. And Natalie bashes Calvin, Pedro, and Mason. Right. Jane kissed. What? No. She says Natalie. I said that completely wrong. Harris explores the arena. Liam injures himself. Amy kills me. Who's going to beat this? Me or Amy? I'm going to see. Arena event. Acid rain pours down. I survive. Liam does not survive. Natalie refuses. Now, Amy shelter killed her. Jesus Christ, Natalie, you caused Amy death, but not into the shelter. Wow. That's cool, Natalie. Jane survives, Hannah survives. So, Haley, Ruby, Maddie, Adam, Calvin, Liam, and Amy are all dead. Just after the final three, I think. Four, actually. Harris thinks about home. Jane severely injures me and meet him to die. Natalie quite hums. How dare you, Jane, get me out of this? I thought I was going to win. They asked about Hunger Games, but apparently not. Dine it. Oh well. Jane traps Natalie and kills Natalie. And Harris dies. So Jane wins. Congratulations, Jane. So I'm going to show the results. So we got Evan in last place, then Eleanor, then Aaron, then Muffin, then Ryan, then Alex, then Sandy, then Lewis, then Hannah, then James, then Freya, then Trisha, then Mark, then Haley, then Ruby, then Maddie, then Adam, then Calvin, then Liam, then Amy, then me, then Natalie, of course now I get said of me, Harris, and Jane. Hope all of you enjoyed the Hunger Games of Heritage Haven. Sorry, so they asked for River Duke, because I don't think Heritage Haven is ever going to come back. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in a future video, which will not be the Hunger Games, because it's finished now. Bye!